Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch Couch. I want to speak about these. I've done a few videos about the ticket prices and what have you, concessions, disabled supporters, funding being stopped by Man United in particular. Tell you what, you've got a choice. Everyone's got a choice to do what they want to do. You've got three simple choices, right? This is how I see it. You could either accept it, move on and pay the prices, because it's not going to change. It's only going upwards. The prices are not going to drop, right? Simple as that. You can either stick with it, like I say, or make a difference. Speak with your feet. Don't go to the games. Don't give them money. Or the other option would be, well, I'll talk about a little bit more in a minute, what I've done. Go and give your hard-earned money to your local club who are crying out for people who are struggling. They're struggling to stay afloat, these clubs. But this, right, I've talked about, obviously, Man United the other day with the disabled funding and what have you. The prices of the concessions they've scrapped. West Ham the same. I think Spurs have done the same. Fulham's prices are ridiculous. Arsenal rip-offs anyway. There is one plus though. Got to say, I saw something last night about Brentford. I think away fans, junior away fans, are paying no more than £10. And I mentioned the other day Liverpool. Most areas in the ground, £9 for a junior. Brilliant. So there is positives, right? But the first choice you've got, right, you can take the easy way out, can't you? You can accept this is happening, which I think a lot of people are talking the talk online, but not many people will actually walk the walk. I know there's a few little protest things going on between clubs and whatever, and the stop exploiting loyalty. This is exactly what they're doing. Those words, they're exploiting your loyalty, mate, and they know they can get away with it. Too many people are putting up with it. Like I say, it's only going to get worse, right? But you can take the easy way out. And you're a customer. You're not a supporter to these, you're a customer. They don't care who you are, where you come from. They don't care if you're a local fan, right? They don't give a toss about that. If you're the next generation of a local kid, from the next generation of fans, right? Or whether you've been standing on them terraces or seats now for 50 years, they don't give a shit who you are. They're stitching you up, left, right and centre. Big time. It's ridiculous. But these people, the thing is, they know that you're willing to pay it. Because with that loyalty that you have, they know that you're loyal and they're playing on that. Because they know you're not going to walk away in a big amount. A few might think, fuck that, I'm not going anymore. But they know, as a whole, it's not going to change. Until there's something mass that happens here, it's not going to happen. I mean, this ballot was the last resort for me with Arsenal when I was to go there. I wouldn't step foot in that ground fucking in my life, mate. And I won't be giving the Premier League my money ever again. And I've said that on previous videos. The bold choice, right? The bold choice. This is walking the walk. Just stop going. You have the choice. Don't keep moaning about it. I can just stop going. Simple as that. Don't give them your money. Let someone else be stupid and give them their money. Because like I said, the prices are only going to go up. And they're taking the piss out of you, mate. Seriously. It's ridiculous. Stop giving them the money for the tickets, the merchandise. You're paying Sky, you're paying fucking TNT, you're paying Amazon Prime, whatever, for all these telly stations for this football as well. If the money stops, that's it. They know that you're talking fucking seriously then, don't you? I mean, not being funny, without the fans, right? Football's fucking pointless and football's shit. Do you remember when you had the COVID, the games with no crowds? What the fuck? You might as well go to the local park, mate. It was fucking ridiculous. And I bet the players, as much as some of them probably enjoyed it actually, because some of them are right pussies, they don't like the hassle and the stick they get. I bet most of them footballers hated playing without people there, because simple as this, without the fans, football is nothing. It is absolutely, it's nothing. I'm telling you. And this Premier League, I've got to be honest, right? For what they're rinsing people for, the product is not that great, is it? It's not that great. It's fucking overhyped and it's got boring. It's got boring, mate. How shit would it be without us, without the fans, without an atmosphere? You create the game, literally create the game. I know there's there's a little few protests going on between clubs and what have you, but I don't think it's big enough to make a difference. I really don't. And I think Newcastle now, I think the fans are worried about ticket prices, massive hikes for next season. So there's another club. there's so all these clubs, mate. I think the only positive ones I've heard of personally, in the comments, tell me if I'm wrong, is sort of your Brightons and your Brentfords. From what I've heard, the rest of them, I'm not sure. I think someone said something decent about Forest, but the rest of them, from what I'm hearing, are absolutely fucking taking the piss out of people. So without people actually standing up to this, it's all right going on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, and writing, I've had enough of this. No one's going to listen to that. No one's going to listen to your, no one's fucking going to see your tweet hardly anyway, right? Fucking fan bases have to stand up as a whole, I think, with this. I mean, it has got a bit of a piss, well, it's got a massive piss take, not a bit of a piss take. When you're seeing clubs, right, I've mentioned West Ham a million times in videos, when you're seeing clubs like that, who are based on like history and family values, so that when they do this sort of shit, you lose the right to call yourself a family club, right? It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'd say, like I just said, right, you can take the easy way out, just keep going and accept it. And put it this way, some of these Premier League grounds, if you keep accepting this, you will not get the opportunity. If you haven't got big money, you're not going to get the opportunity to go as multiple generations in your family together. It's too expensive. I've done a video the other week about West Ham, right, against Chelsea. It was 340 quid for a family of 4 to go. It's not sustainable for normal people. Working man's game. That's what they call it. It's not. It's not. It's a money game now. It's fucking ridiculous, mate. Prawn Sandwich Brigade, a tourist game. It's fucking jokes, mate. It's an absolute joke. But what I would say to you, right, this is your other option. And this is the option that I've taken, which I think is the better option, really, because I think here it means more in there, right? And I'll explain why. Go and give your hard-earned dosh, right, your hard-earned money to your local lower league teams. Because I tell you what, some of these teams in your own area, where people that you know, or people in your area might be volunteers, right? Some of these clubs are struggling to stay afloat, while these big knobs in the Premier League and what have you are absolutely rinsing the arse off you, and the product that they're giving you is fucking half as good as what's down there. I'll be honest, because I've seen both sides, mate, and I'll tell you what's down there in the lower leagues fucking pisses all over that lot. I'm telling you, overhyped bullshit, overpaid bullshit. Go there, right? They're struggling to stay afloat, and I'll tell you what, they would probably love to have you. Well, I know that, not probably, they would love to have you. They fucking welcome people with open arms, mate. I've gone over to Dagenham and Redbridge, right, with my kids, and I've said this in multiple videos, and my dad's gone. There's 3 generations we go and watch Dagenham and Redbridge, right, and I've got to say, got season tickets, right, we go home and away. Most we go all home games and some away games. We was there on Saturday night, right, at Wimbledon in the Cup. I've been going football for about 38 years, right, and Saturday night, I've got to say, was the best away end I've ever been in at a football match. And that's with Dagenham and Redbridge, my local team. And do you know why it was the best? Give this a chance, right? Because it was my 20 minutes down the road by foot, and I'm surrounded by people who I resonate with and I know and I like, and they're like me, local people, right? It fucking meant more. It meant more to be there. And I've been at cup finals with Arsenal when we've won FA Cup finals. That the other night meant more to me on the night. The emotions I felt there meant more. So give it a go, I'm telling you, because these people, these teams here, your local teams, they're the ones who actually need your support and money. You're giving your money to local, not these fucking tourist traps that they've fucking created. This, oh mate, honestly, fuck me, it's terrible. This corporate bullshit that they've created, what they've done to this league, is fucking outrageous, mate. And when I'm seeing proper historic clubs here, absolutely, especially with this disabled supporters funding, that beggars belief, mate. That is disgraceful, I'm telling you. But people need to start talking up. I mean, like I said, I'm seeing loads of this online, right? But it don't seem to be nothing happening with it. I'm hearing people, well, we're going to boycott. Well, boycott it then. Fucking walk the walk. Don't just talk the talk. Go and walk the walk. Show us what you're going to do. And then you'll see what these clubs are going to do. Be interesting to see what these clubs would do. I don't think they'll back down. Do you know why? Because they know there's enough fucking tourists to take them seats off you. Because they don't give them monkeys. These big clubs, as much as you love your clubs, right? And I was brought up an Arsenal fan, yeah? And I've been going there since the age of 6 or 7, whatever. I fucking had Arsenal was in there, mate, right? I bleed Arsenal. The last few years, fuck that shit. Because if someone takes the piss out of me, I ain't going back. I don't care how much I like you, how much I love you. It's like being married to someone, isn't it, right? And after a few years, you might think, fuck this ain't working out, or I'm not getting nothing back here. It's all one way. That's exactly how they're feeling. It's all one way. I'm giving my heart and soul to Arsenal, but I'm just getting shit on. That's what a lot of people have messaged me. That sort of feeling they're getting. You're getting shit on, but you've been so loyal. Comes back to the exploiting loyalty, doesn't it? They're doing it all day long. Doing it all day long. And there's people now, I know people personally, who are going to football matches, they can't even afford it. But they're managing to get the money, they're not paying bills or whatever. Some of them are probably doing dodges, I don't know. But they're struggling to pay bills, but they need their fix of football. But what it is with a lot of Premier League clubs, right, these big clubs, some of these fans think that if you've only seen this top division, and you think that is the creme de la creme, fuck me, you've lived a sheltered life, mate. Because I'm telling you what, I've seen all levels of football, and that's the fucking worst. That is the worst. It's the most fucking boring. It's the most shallow and fake environment. It's bullshit. That is not what I class as football. This is getting like the fucking WWE. It's all getting scripted and fake. Even the manager's not allowed to say what they're allowed to, and it's all bullshit, man. It's bollocks. Go down to the lower leagues and see some fucking proper footy. Have a shit burger. Meet proper local people. You fucking love it, I'm telling you. I guarantee you. But like I say, these price hikes for next season will be interesting now. I've had a few people messaging me today, friends of mine, talking about different clubs and what they're expecting to happen and what have you. I've had a Newcastle one coming through my messenger about his season ticket, expecting massive price hikes and what have you. Be interesting with them. But the thing is with Newcastle, the fans are so fucking passionate there. I think they'll pay anything just to be there because they're such a fucking great fan base. And it's what the owners love. The owners know that you're not going to walk away. They know it. Because they think we ain't got the bollocks, mate, to walk away. I've done it as a single person. Ain't going to make no difference to them. People do it in mass, then they're going to see that there's a problem here. But is it possible? Is it feasible? Is enough people going to stand up and get out there and say, fuck this, I'm not having this anymore? Very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. I wish they did, because this game, I think this game has been taken away from us. And it belongs to us. It don't belong to all these fucking American owners and oil state fucking countries. These clubs, this game don't belong to them, mate. These fucking clubs financially do. But this game will never be theirs. We're a constant. The fans are constant. We're the only constants there. We're the only ones who are there through thick and thin. They can sell up. The fans will always be there. Players move on. Managers get sacked. The fan base is a constant and the most important thing at that club. And I think we need to make clear that that's our fucking stance. We show our passion on the terraces and in the stands, right? But I think this sort of thing, I don't think we show enough passion with. I think we're too fucking soft. I think we just accept shit because it's the norm. And we want to watch our team. We want to get there. I don't give a shit, mate, if I'll never walk in the Emirates Stadium again. Because this sort of thing. And I think football fans need to unite as well, right? I don't care who you support, right? I said this on another video as well, with a charity thing I'm doing. I don't care who you support, right? I've been brought up Arsenal. I will say my piece for Tottenham fans if I think they're being took the piss out of. I don't care if you're Millwall, West Ham, Newcastle, Sunderland, Liverpool, Man United, rivals, right? When it comes to this sort of shit, everyone needs to be as one. They're taking the piss out of each and every one of us as fans, as general. Not certain fan groups, mate. They're taking the piss out of everybody because they know they can fucking get away with it. Is anyone going to stand up? Very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. I know people who've been going football for like 30, 40, 50 years, right? And dump their team like that. Bang. Fucking fair play to them. Fair play to them. They ain't dumped their team, they've dumped their club. They don't go over there and watch it personally now. They still, obviously, still support the team. But they feel so strongly about this sort of stuff. They're not giving their money. They're not giving their money to that anymore. And getting fucking rinsed. I mean, West Ham in particular, right? I know I talk about West Ham a lot on these videos, and I don't even support them, but a lot of my mates support West Ham. But when I see West Ham doing all this shit, and then I think, there must be a reason. It must be worth it for some reason. There must be a reason for them doing this to West Ham fans. They must be giving them something back that justifies it, right? And then I'm looking at all the fucking shit signings they've made. They had a couple of good ones. The rest of them, fucking hopeless, mate. Fucking, you only got to see them. Fucking hopeless. The manager's hopeless they've bought in, paid him a lot of money. They've given that shitty stadium, fucking dreadful matchday experience. But they're going to hide behind the fact that they won a fucking European trophy. That fucking, I don't know, fuck me. An underage team could have fucking won that. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. They're hiding behind little excuses, these clubs. Ineos, fuck me. To take 40 grand off for some disabled supporters, fuck me. It's not even a day's wages for a player. 40 grand, you're going to take that away from fucking disabled supporters. It's disgusting, mate. Disgusting. I might come across as a right moany old bastard on here, right? But I'm passionate about football. And I've been going to watch it for nearly 40 years, and I fucking love this game. And these sort of things here took away what I loved. Yeah? But every cloud and all that, every cloud has a silver lining, right? Because when I walked away from Arsenal, I thought, do you know what? I need to get my fix of football. And I'll tell you what, I wish I would have fucked off about 20 years ago. Because now I'm over Dagenham and Rubbish, mate, you ain't getting me out of there. Fucking tell you what, I'm on that Daggers roller coaster, mate. Fucking special clubs, special people, real people, local people. Can't say enough good about it. Can't say enough good things about the National League. Even if you go and watch League 1, League 2, whatever, go lower than that, National League. Fuck me. The matchday experience pisses all over this touristy fucking bullshit. Even the quality of the football in the Premier League shit. 2-yard pass, stand still, 2-yard pass, boring, mate. Go and watch a game of chess. I might as well go and watch the fucking chess championships. This is shit. This is shit. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous, mate. But it'll be interesting to see what you guys think about this. Do you think enough people will stand up on this? I don't think so. Like I said about 12 times now. Beggars belief how they're getting away with it. And people are just fucking accepting it. But I think people are so... I wouldn't say football fans are gullible. I think their loyalty clouds their judgment. How loyal they are casts aside all the doubt you have. As I'm going to fuck off and then think, oh no, I don't want to miss the game against, I don't know, don't want to miss that Man United game next week. Because the amount of, even at my old club, like Arsenal, and they're not even my number one. Dagenham are my number one now. Fucking always will be, right? Love them. Even there, the amount of season ticket holders that are continuously selling their tickets. Don't want a season ticket. If you don't want to fucking go, don't buy a season ticket. But if you buy a season ticket, you know that, oh, if we're decent again, then I'll start going or whatever. I mean, fuck me, a couple of years ago, fuck me, you could get a ticket for any game, wouldn't even have to queue in the fucking ticket system. All of a sudden, won a few games, fucking challenging for a title, then it's, oh, we've got to get a ballot going because you can't get a ticket. You enter a fucking ballot, and I see a post online today, a ballot at Arsenal, someone's applied for tickets for the last 20 games and he still ain't got a ticket. Fuck me, wake up and think like, fuck this lot. Because who's sitting in your seat? Someone who probably don't even support Arsenal. That's how fucking ridiculous and corporate this bollocks has got with these fucking, and tourists. Fucking ridiculous, mate. You've only got to look online. People putting clips on there of people at the games. Instagrammers and what have you. Some of these people are not even supporters, but they're sitting in the seat that you fucking should be in. Disgusting, mate. Disgusting. But I'm not going to rant on and drone on. But this, people need to stand up to this. People are putting up with it. And if you don't speak with your feet, you're going to just fucking accept it. you're getting too used to it. That's the thing. You think it's the norm, and you let yourselves down. Really, I think so. I think people have let themselves down, and they're too worried. I think if loads of people done this, then people would follow. It's like a sheep mentality. I think people go where the crowd go, don't they? If enough big characters do this, and I'll tell you what, I think ex-players need to fucking stand up for the fans as well. I don't see nothing from these ex-players. You put a tweet out on there, they fucking ignore you. But you put a tweet out about something else decent about them, mentioning how fucking great they were, and they fucking repost it. Says it all. The players need to stand up, because without us, mate, them players ain't got a career either. They're nothing. And I think these people need to stand up as well to these owners. But there's some of them are scared of losing their little perks, aren't they? The little, I don't know, the little hospitality or something, or free tickets they might get for being an ex-player. I think a lot of these fuckers are scared of that. Fucking jokers, mate. A lot of jokers in football, and it's so shallow. This Premier League's got so shallow. Where there's money and power, there is corruption and there is greed. The more money it generates, the more money they want. And ultimately, who do they want the money from? You. Ultimately, who are they getting the money from? Because if you're so loyal, you. Simple as that. I'm not going to drone on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Slaughter me if you want. I'm not fussed. I don't take it personally. But I'd like to think that sort of football fans are sort of thinking this way, that they can't fucking, it's not viable, and they're going to miss out on their football, and they love their football so much and their club. They want something to change. I'm past that stage now. But a lot of my friends, I speak to on behalf of a lot of my friends really, who go football, and I know that they're actually stressing out because they think that they won't be able to take their kids to the game, which really, like, in there, it's wrong, man, because the memories you make as a kid with your family, your old man or whatever, fucking priceless, mate, priceless. But yeah, let me know in the thoughts. Take care.